why would somebody want to have their funeral services at a church?
The main reason is for affordability. We do that so that we can be able to help keep our overhead costs down and make these affordable funerals for people. And also at the church, we can do the viewings. We can handle large crowds much easier than at our location. And also, there's plenty of parking. There's plenty of room for people that we can handle the larger and much larger crowds. And so it just works out really nice for everybody. It's also another reason is that we like to, people from these small little towns don't like to travel at night. So it's more convenient that they can just run up to the church. It's a place they're familiar with. They know a lot of people there, and they don't have to travel very far.
Well, from my experience, a lot of times I just, like going to a viewing, it's hard. It's hard to go be with, watch your friends or family going through that grief process. It's uncomfortable. But to be able to go to a place, a building that you're comfortable with, like you said, it's more of a gathering place. People feel like they can stay and linger. And then it's really soothing during that grief process to be with friends and be in a place that you're comfortable in.
Correct.
So that's really great. Now people can come here. When they experience the death of a loss, when they experience a loss, they can come here and talk to you and look at the caskets that you have. And you want them to do that if they'd like. But if it's too hard, you'll go out to their home and help them through this process and make those choices at home as well.
Correct, Suzanne. We can go to their homes and help set all the arrangements up. I have a book that they can pick caskets from. They can select whatever they would like. It just makes it more comfortable for them because they're in their own surroundings, and honestly, this is not their favorite place to be.
But it's something that we're all going to have to deal with. And I think it's a little hard also to keep talking about, but it's important that this is an affordable package that you have set up for families when they experience a loss.
Yes, Suzanne, we do have packages that are all bundled together, and that helps the affordability of these funerals to be able to help people times are tough right now with the economy the way it is and everything else. And if my family or my wife was to die, there's no way I could afford some of the funeral costs that are out there. And so that was one of the reasons we came up with this idea of affordability for funerals, and you don't sacrifice quality, you just more affordable.
So when you experience a loss, it is like it has to be paid. It's not something that you can pay over time. The price has to be paid, and sometimes it's just devastating for people.
It is. And so we just do everything we can to make this to where that they're happy and they're thrilled and yet reasonable.
Right. Because it's hard enough to have a loss or a death, but you want the experience, you want to make that experience as comforting as possible and as painless as possible.
Correct. It's tough enough to lose a loved one. I just lost my mom a month ago, and it was really tough, but it was one of those things that we just needed to do. And we miss her, but what can you do?
You have to make the choices, and not just your job is not just helping people to get their loved one taken care of, but it's also providing comfort for them as well, I would assume.
Yes, and this is a job that you either are very good at it or not so good, and you need to be very compassionate and very understanding with these people because their emotions are real and they are very tender, and that's one reason that we didn't want to take advantage of people and come back to affordable things, because it's tough enough to lose a loved one without having to be hurt.
Let's talk about your location really quick, because you're relatively new. A lot of people might be driving by and not even know where it is, but there's a reason why you picked where you are.
That is correct. We are on the main highway here, 3207 North Highway 91, North Main. Sorry, I forgot my address. North Logan. But we are here because of the traffic that goes by. We're very well, easy to get in, easy to get out, and so that's where we are.
This is a great option. It's great to have another one in Cache Valley. We thank you for your service, and thank you for all you do, Kim.
Thank you for your time, Suzanne. I appreciate it.